Hi Stampers, this is Gail from Rubber and Ink. I'm glad you stopped in to watch my video today. We're making this cute little Easter treat, and it holds a Easter chocolate bunny. How about that? All right, so let's get started. Okay, I have to turn my fan on. I hope it's not too much noise. It's just way too hot. All right, so let's get started with this treat. We're going to start off making actually we're going to make a yellow one instead of a blue one. And we're starting off with, let's see, this is Bermuda Bay. This is Daffodil Delight. And this is 4.5 inches by 5. So it's 4.5 by 5. And with this 4.5 by 5, you're going to score. Let me get my trimmer out so I can show you what to do. Okay. My trimmer is so dirty, guys, so please, it's got glue pieces all over it. But let's see what we can do here. All right, so we're going to score. Let's see if I can make this big for you. All right, we're going to score at 1/4 inch. Let's see here. This line right here is 1/4 inch. So there's an inch, there's a 1/2 inch. This is 1/4 inch. So on the right side, with our 4.5 inch piece across the top, this is the 4.5 inch piece across the top. On our right side, we're gonna score at 1/4 inch, all right? So that's scored at 1/4 inch. Then on the left side, we're gonna score at 2 1/8. So that's this little line right here. So that's 2 1/4, that's 2 1/8. Can you see this? That's 2 1/4, that's 2 1/8. And we're gonna score at 2 1/8. Line that up right there, and let's score right here. All right. So now that that's done, put that away. Okay. So now that we have our score lines, we do need to burnish them really well before we put this in the Big Shot with our embossing folder. So we need to get our score lines down really well. This is going to score like this. Here we go. Okay. Yep. All right. So now that we have our score lines, it's okay because that's going to be glued together, shut, closed. All right. So now we're going to emboss with our basket weave embossing folder. And when we put it in the folder, this little piece right here, this little 1/4 inch piece is not going to fit into the folder, but that's quite all right. We're going to put this in just like this, and you see how this hangs out? That's okay. When you put it through the Big Shot, everything that we need to be embossed will be embossed, and you're going to come out with a piece that looks just like this. See that little 1/4 inch piece did not get embossed, but that's okay. So this is what we're going to have. Okay, so I'm going to move you back out. I had enlarged you. So let's see here. There we go. All right, so put that aside. Now that we have this, what we're going to do is, it's going to get glued shut this way. So we got to find our center point right here. I'm going to get a pen, and I think this right here is going to be my center. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to punch our opening. This is the punch. I think this is the decorative label punch. I'm not quite sure what that name is. All right, so we're going to put this in, and we're going to center this. See my dot? I'm centering it right on here. Get a squeeze. Don't throw this away. You can use this on another project. Even with that ink dot right there in the center, you can cover it and use that. So set that aside for something else. That punch is done. Sorry for shaking the camera. All right, so this is done. Okay, so let's glue this together. I am going to use a strong glue, which a lot of you might not realize that this is a strong glue. This is our shimmery crystal effects. Okay, I like it. It's really strong. All right, so it's the same as, let's see, out there in the other world, there's another brand called Diamond Glaze. It's about the same thing. Okay, so I put glue right here, and I put glue right on that 1/4 inch strip. Okay, let's close that. Hold it down for a few minutes. Let's see here. I even take my bone folder and make sure it gets adhered really well. I should have my silicone mat out. Take care of this glue right here, but I didn't pull it out. Let's wipe that glue away so it doesn't get on our projects here. All right, so that's adhered, it's closed. We can set that aside. Now we have our Bermuda Bay piece of DSP, and this is 2 inches. This is 2 inches by 5 inches, and this is from our Brights Designer Series paper stack. And I am just going to use our scalloped edge punch and punch the top. That goes in our pocket. We made a little pocket there. That goes in just like that. All right. Okay, so we take our chocolate. You put the chocolate in. You need to put the chocolate in so you can get the right width. What we're going to do is take a piece of that same DSP and we're going to wrap it around and make somewhat of a belly band. But we need that chocolate in so we can get the right width. We don't want to make it too tight and the chocolate can't fit in. All right. Okay, so take that out, take this out. Now I'm going to go to our regular Tombow glue. Let's see if we got, oh, there we go, glue there. Put this back on right here. All right. And add a little glue inside here. And right here. Glue that down and glue this down. Hold that together till it takes hold. Okay, a little glue there, but I think that's going to be hidden with our little tag. So let's put the chocolate back in, and this is the 1 3/8 inch scallop circle. We're going to punch a circle. Okay. This is Daffodil Delight scrap. And we're going to take a piece of white scrap, our Bermuda Bay ink, our stamp, which comes from Daisy Lane, the Daisy Lane stamp set. We're going to use the word friend. Okay. All right. Let's stamp this right here in the center. Okay. Move that out of the way. Let's close this. Put that out of the way. And let's finish this off. Take my paper snips. Let's finish this off by putting a couple of slant marks what do you call these? Slash marks on the side. Oh, I don't like this one. Let's make this one a little smaller. There we go. All right. This is going to get glued to here just like that. All right. So let's put a little bit of glue right here. Put this on right here. Now I need some dimensionals. Uh-oh. It didn't adhere yet. Okay. Put a couple of dimensionals on the back. 1, 2. Take the liner off. Sometimes they don't want to come off. And this goes right here. And yes, let's see. This goes right there. And now let's add our ribbon. So with this one, I use this dotted polka dot tool, the white polka dot tool. Well, I ran out of this. So I'm going to use our lace. I love this lace. It's the scallop lace trim, okay? So, and I have a piece of yellow. Pineapple Punch Grosgrain. So not Daffodil Delight, but it's close enough. Let's put this in here in this little slot that the punch makes. Let's tie a knot here. Let's see, I'm missing. That didn't quite go well. Here we go. Where's the yellow? There it is. All right, let's pull it tight. Okay. Let's trim this off. I like to do everything at a little angle. Okay. All right, so that's there. Ribbon is on our tag. This goes back inside here, inside our pocket. The chocolate can go back. Now the chocolate is not gonna fall out, but if you feel like you feel like it is, you can take a piece of double stick tape or even glue dots and put 1 or 2 glue dots or a little strip of double stick tape back here. And then adhere your chocolate bunny to your tag, and then you can put this inside your pocket and it won't fall out. But mine won't fall out as it is. Okay, so now what I need is a little bit of ribbon here, and I tied a knot. I already did this for you. I tied a knot and I'm gonna put that right there. Let me cut this and trim it first. I wanna trim my ends. Let's see, right there and like that. All right. And I'm gonna take this glue again and put a little bit, the Crystal Effects. It's really strong. That's why I like it. It's gonna hold this ribbon on here. It's not going anywhere. Usually when I use a glue dot, it does come off. But with this Crystal Effects, Shimmer Effects, it's not going anywhere. All right, so just hold that down there for a minute until it takes hold. And then your project is done. You can make a lot of these cute little Easter treats to pass out to your grandkids, kids, anybody. All right. Thanks for stopping by and visiting with me today. Now, take some time and go and stamp something. Bye.